What's up, glitches? And welcome to my rambling review of EXANIMUM, A Silent Call. Ricky. Hello? Let me out! Let me out! EXANIMUM is a unique experience in that this is a sponsored video. Kinda. I was gifted a Steam code for this game, and I did play it from beginning to end. You saw my other save file. Takes about an hour and a half probably maximum to beat. And as you could probably guess, it's a little bit freaky. EXANIMUM is a first-person horror game. I wouldn't say exactly a walking sim, but probably similar to that, where it's a relatively linear horror experience, more so than a game, but it does have the occasional puzzle. Open up! Let me in! I would say that the long and short of it... The long and short of it is that it's a good game. It's a very good game. It's very atmospheric, as you could probably guess just from this. I would probably, like, right off the bat, just let you know, this is probably a 7 out of 10. Pretty competent, very well made horror game, very scary when it wants to be. Ricky. I will say I just wish it was longer. You know, like I beat it in less than an hour. And for, like, it's admittedly very cheap. It's like $6, something like that. It's not too expensive, not breaking the bank getting it. It's a nice horror experience if you want to freak out your friends, have them play through it once. I will say its big benefits: extremely atmospheric. Hey there. Extremely atmospheric, very scary. No music, not really. No really any music in this game. All atmosphere. Oop, keys. I can't read that, it's blurry. Okay, you could read it. Jason Mercer, St. Valentine's, 37-year-old man, admitted to a hospital, undergoing treatment. Complete information. Information needed. Medical, personal, observations. Mysterious introverted. Observed experiencing hallucinations, disassociating from reality. Clear information. Imperative treatment. Observation closely monitored. Investigation. Interesting. But yeah, like, I will say, it's scary. It's scary. It's cheap. You could easily pick this up, play it in an hour, and have a good bunch of fun. Oh. Plus, it looks pretty good, too. Oh. Hey there, buddy. Hey there. Apologies for the traffic sounds you might hear in the video. And open that. Oh. I will say, though, this game has two puzzles. 2 points where I actually did get stuck. Oh. Somebody's in that one. Eee, Silent Hill reference. Found a key. Covered in poo. Oh, it looks like he's gone. I will say this game's faults are definitely sometimes you might be a little confused about how to trigger the next event. For example, a simple example right at the start is that you're in your room, and you go to the door to exit the room and it's locked. In order to get the door to open, you have to turn around, go towards your bed, and then somebody will open the door behind you when you looked around. If you never turn around or never walk towards your bed, the door will never open. That's a very simple, very easily fixed one that most people probably figure out and, you know, get through, no problem. But there's a similar situation where you'll be like, I've gotten everything, I can't proceed, the doors are all locked, I've grabbed everything, I've examined everything, where do I go? Odds are you'll need to have walked through a doorway or up some stairs or jumped over something, and then that will trigger the next story event to occur. And one puzzle near the very end is a lot more obscure and obtuse than you'd think it would be, and I got stuck on that for a little bit. But other than those two, I didn't really ever get stuck or annoyed by the experience. It runs relatively well on low settings. My computer is about medium strength, I would say. It's not like a top quality computer, but it's not a low quality computer. I would say my computer is about middle of the road. And it runs the game from beginning to end at a stable 60 FPS pretty well. I think there was only like one moment ever where the FPS drops, and that's in a later section. Uh-oh. But other than that, there is no FPS drops on a medium strength computer. But, oh. But I will say that, in my opinion, the biggest downside to this game, especially for those of you who have a lot of games, is the storage. Let me turn that off. The game is 10 gigabytes, and it's only like a 1 hour game, hour and a half max. And to some people, like me, that could be a very, very big deal. You know, if it's a good game, I like it, I kind of want to keep it. It's a pretty good experience. It's a one-time, like, horror experience you can give to a friend and have them play it from beginning to end and freak them out, and it's good at what it does. It looks good. It plays fine. The story is actually really solid. I'm obviously not going to spoil it, but the story is pretty good for what it is. Like, it's a great story for 1 hour. But it's 10 gigabytes for 1 hour, which, you know, could be a deal breaker. Other than that, I think this is where we're going to call it. Thank you so much for watching. I give this game a 7 out of 10. If they can find a way to cut the storage needed for the game in half, maybe 5 gigs or less, which, you know, not likely, but it's possible, through, like, technical wizardry. If they can cut the storage in half and make the puzzle near the end a bit more clear, near the end of the game, a bit more clear. Again, I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but it's a number related puzzle near the very end of the game, and it was very obtuse, and I could not figure it out for so long, and it was a little annoying. But they make that a little bit more obvious. They lower the storage needed to play it, and it could maybe get an 8. But right now, it has a 7. Thank you so much for watching. That's where we're going to call it a review, because any further would be getting into the big spoilery part of the game. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around, glitches. Bye-bye.